Toldot. We continue with the story of the blessings that Jacob, got from his father Yitzchak Isaac, and we are going to get the blessings right now. Let's go right into it. Okay, folks, we're all focused in one direction now. We're in chapter 27 in Bereshis, in Genesis, verse 28. Vitain. This is the mimer that we're doing in the morning. Vitain, and may he give lecha to you, ha'elakim, God may give to you, mital, from the dew, hashamayim of heaven, mishmani ha'aretz, and from the fat of the land. V'roiv dagan, an abundance of grain, v'siresh, and wine. Rashi in 28. Got a lot to do here, folks. Yitin l'cha, and may God give to you. Yitin v'yafter yitain. May give and may give again. Right? Why? Because it says, and may he give. What do you mean, and? What's the and? He should give. Meaning he should give and he should give again. Right?
Does that mean every year?
I don't know. I don't know if it means every year. It means even as you're giving now, give again. Right? You gave something now, give again. Give again.
Continuous.
Yeah, I guess continuous. Yeah.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Lefi pshutai. And according to the simple meaning, Musav l'inyan rishain. In other words, that's not the simple meaning he's saying. The simple meaning, because the word and means Musav l'inyan rishain goes back to connect to the previous verses. Re'ei re'ach b'ni, see the fragrance of my son. Shenasan lo yakadosh baruch hu, because God gave to him. Kereach sadeh, he gave him the fragrance of the field. V'oid yiten l'cha, and may he also give to you in addition, mital hashamayim, from the dew of heaven, kimashmoy, as it sounds from a simple understanding. So this is a second explanation. Now he already said Yaakov yesterday, may God give you from the smell of the field, the fragrance of the field, and may he give you also from the dew of heaven and the fat of the land, and so on, right? So that's what it means simply. Why Rashi doesn't just deal with that? Good question. Then we have the Midrash Agada Yesh Harbe Panim, and the Midrash Agada, there's many interpretations over here. Right? Why Rashi says that is also a good question. Davar Acher, alternatively, Mahu Elikim. What does it mean, Elikim? Because Elikim, so he says, Badin. This is to imply that God will give you by law only what you deserve by the strict letter of the law. That if it's fitting to you, if you're worthy, he'll give it to you. But if you're not worthy, he will not give it to you. Right? In other words, you're going to get Yaakov, and the descendants of Yaakov will get only by the letter of law what you're deserved of. What you're not deserving, you won't get. But if you said unconditionally, Mishmani Aretz, from the fat of the land will be your dwelling. Right? From the fat of the land, which implies Ben Tzedek Ben Rasha. Whether you're righteous or you're wicked, God will give to you. From this, what Yitzchak did, Shloimeh, the king, he learned from the also Habayis. We made the house, meaning the base of Migdash. So he arranged the prayers as follows: Israel, the Israelites, Shubal Emuna, who possesses faith, and justifies the judgment upon him, who acknowledges the justice of God's judgment no matter what befalls him. Lo yikra alecha tagar, will not accuse you of being unfair. The fikach, therefore, regarding the Israelites, who he prayed, benasata leish, that you should give to each man kechol dirachav, according to all of his ways. Should give to him all of his ways. Since you shall know his heart. But a stranger, that's lacking faith. Ata tishma shamayim, then may you listen in the heavens. And you should do everything what the stranger calls upon you, which implies ben roy, whether he's worthy, ben she'en roy, whether he's not worthy. 10 loy, give to him, so that he should not accuse you of being unfair. In other words, the nations of the world are going to accuse you, God, of being unfair. So Shlomo said in the prayers that he set up in the Holy Temple that the nations of the world, when they pray, they should get, whether they're worthy or not worthy. And the Jewish people will only get if they're worthy because they are believers. That what they're getting is what they should get. Whoa, that says a lot over there, but we're not going to go a lot of fabring about there. It's like your own child. You're very, you want to make sure that they're correct, so you give them accordingly, right? What's coming to them. Someone else's child, you're not so exacting because it's not your child, not your responsibility, and therefore you give them more of an open hand. A smart child will understand the difference, right? That is out of love. So this is to the Jewish people. Okay, that's why we say don't become Jewish because it's going to be hard upon you. It's going to be hard upon you. Not just the history, but anyways, right? Yavducha amim, the people will serve you. V'yishtachvu, they will bow and prostrate to you. Le'umim, the nations. Ha'avigvir la'achecha, and you will be a gvir, a lord, a boss to your brother. V'yishtachvu, and your and your mother's sons will bow down to you. Those that curse you will be cursed. And those who bless you will be blessed. Oh, another truism, right? Okay, Rashi brings your mother's sons. Yaakov Amar Yehuda. Yaakov. Yeah, but Yaakov said to Yehuda, V'nei Yavicha, your father's sons. The Fisha Yulavanim, because he had sons, Mikama Imois from many mothers. But Yitzchak, Elisha has only married one woman. Amar V'nei Yimecha, your mother's sons. Okay. Those who curse you will be cursed, and those who bless you will be blessed. With Bilam, and the blessing of Bilam, who I married, says, it says the opposite, right? First blessed, and then cursed. Why? Because the righteous, they are characterized first by suffering, but in the end they have tranquility. Those who curse them and cause them pain, they perceive those who bless them. So Yitzchak, he put the curse of those who curse ahead of those who bless. But the wicked, on the other hand, it's Bilam. Their beginning is tranquility. But in the end, they end up suffering. That's why he put blessing before curse. Right? In other words, right? You see that. You see the tranquility that evil people have, but in the end, it's a bitter end. Right? Okay. Verse number 30. As what it was when he kila. Kila means finished. Yitzchak levarech is Yaakov. Yitzchak to bless Yaakov. Ach yatsa. And it was only when he went out. Yaakov me'ez b'nei Yitzchak aviv. Yaakov went out from the countenance or before Yitzchak his father. The ace of Ochiv and Eif of his brother Bo. And he came with his trappings. Rashi Yotza. He had just left. This one left and this one entered. Right? They crossed the threshold, so to speak, with each other. Right? Verse 31. He also made delicacies and he brought it to his father. And he said to his father, Yokum, get up, Avi, my father. And eat from the trappings of your son. Ba'avur, in order to varcheni, that you should bless me, nafshecha, that your soul should bless me. 32. No Rashi. And he said to him, Yitzchak, his father, Miyata, who are you? I am your son, Bechorcha, your firstborn, Esav. 33. And he trembled, Yitzchak, a great trembling, Admoid, till very much so. He says, Mi Efa, who, where is he? Hatzai Tzayid, that caught the game, V'yavili, and brought it to me, V'oichal, and I ate, Mikol, from all of it, B'terem Tavai, before you came, V'avarchehu, and I blessed him. Gam Barachia, oh, blessed he shall also be. See, you hear that? Blessed you shall also be. Let's see Rashi, 33, V'yacharad, he was trembling. He was trembling. This should be on the Targumai, according to Unkeles, Usab, astonished, Lashon Tmiya, an amazement. A Midrasha, the Midrashic explanation, Ra Gehenim, Psucha Mitachta. He saw Gehenim open up beneath him, right? Yaakov came in with Gan Eden, right? The smell of Gan Eden. And he saw Gehenim. He saw hell open up before him. Who? Where? Lashon Latzmai. This is a term unto itself. Misham, Mishim, Kama, Devarim. It serves with many things. Okay. Here means ayepoi. Where is there? Here. Me who? Who is he? Who? And where is he? That's outside the one who caught game. Okay, folks. And I ate of all Mikol Tamim from all the flavors. Shebikashi li time that I wish to taste. Tamti boy, I tasted it. Right? Gam Baruch blessed also shall he be. Don't say, Ulele Rima Yaakov Alavid, had Yaakov not deceived his father, he would not have taken the blessings. That's why Yitzchak consented to what Yaakov had done. And he blessed him knowingly. Wow.
Where's the coffee, Rabbi?
Thank you. We're learning now. Now I have water. Thank you. In honor of Rosh Chodesh Kislev, the Rebbe became well and went home. They have a breakfast over here. If you want, you can catch a quick flight and get here. Come join us. We'll have some. We'll warm it up. Yeah. In Caesar's Palace. Okay. 34. Kishmaya, when he heard Esav is Divrei Aviv, the words of his father, V'yitzak, and he cried out, Tza'aka G'dola, a great crying, Amara and bitter, Adma'id, very much so. But Yomer, and he said, Laviv to his father, Barcheni, bless me, Gam Ani Yavi, me too, my father. Rashi 35, Yomer, and he said, Ba Achicha B'mirma. He said that my brother came in mirma, in cleverness. And he took my blessings. Rashi b'mirma, with cleverness, b'chochma, meaning with wisdom. Right? Came with wisdom and took the blessings. Okay, 36, excuse me. It needs some melchaim over here. So. Chaim, Chaim.
L'chaim.
Okay, so verse 36. Vayemer, and he said, so he said, now this is Esav speaking to his father, right? Hachi, and so Karashmoy, he was called his name Yaakov. Yeah, Yaakov. Why? The Akveni, he outwitted me Zeh Pamayim 2 times. Es bechayrasi lokal, he took the right of my firstborn, behineata, and now lokal birchosi, he took my blessings. Yemer halay amsalta li bracha, and then he said, "Have you not reserved for me a blessing?" So let's see Rashi. Rashi picks up on these words and explains. We're okay there. Good. That so and therefore he was called Yaakov. Why? Because Lashon Tema. This is a question, not a statement. Achiata, are you my brother, my relative? Right? Shema lekach nikra shmo Yaakov. Perhaps this is the reason why his name was called Yaakov. Al Shem Seifai, because of his end. Chayasi lakveni, because in the end he was destined to outwit me. Then Tchuma, the Mishnah Tchuma says, Lama Charad Yitzchak, why did Yitzchak tremble? Amar, he said, Shema Avan Yesh Bim, maybe I have a sin here. Maybe I've committed a sin. Shebir Charti Akatan, that I blessed the younger son, Lifnei Agolo, before the elder son. Vishanitzi Seder Yachas, and I deviated from the order of lineage. Hischal Esav Mitzaig, and Esav cried out. The Yakveni Zepamayim, that he outwitted me 2 times. Amar lo Yavi, so his father said to him, what do you mean? Ma'asalocha, what did he do to you 2 times? Right, this is a 1 time. What's 2 times, right?
When Jacob took the blessing,
yeah,
wasn't it the deal that
well, no, let's read further. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Baruch Hashem. So he asked his father, what's the other thing that he did to you? So Amar lo says is locha. He took my birthright as firstborn. Omar. So Yitzchak said, Bekacha yisi mitzayah. Over this is why I distress, v'charad, and tremble. Shema avarti is sure sadin. Maybe I crossed the law, right? I did something unjustly. Achshav lebechor birachti. Now I see that the firstborn I did bless. It was Yaakov. V'gam baruch li, and also blessed he will be. So exactly, right? This is, so he was frightened first, he did the wrong thing, but in the end he realizes he did the right thing because he sold him the firstborn, so therefore it really came to him, right? And that's what means pa'amayim, 2 times. That's what he has. What do you mean 2 times? This is only one time here, right? V'yakveni, and they outwitted me. This should be understood. Targuma ikontu v'koleth v'kameni. Veni, he ambushed me. Meaning, he ambushed me. And some translated to mean he outsmarted me. Okay.
So Esau is accusing him of lying, but he didn't lie because they already made the exchange.
He didn't say I would lie. He lied. He said, "Oh, maybe this is why his name is Yaakov. Yaakov means to outwit."
Yeah.
Right.
But he said twice. It wasn't twice. It was only once.
No, it was. It was twice. He got the sale of the firstborn. He outwitted me. He gave me a bowl of soup, and I sold my firstborn. Right. So I sold the right.
Exactly. So now Esau was coming to get. He wanted to receive the blessing.
Well, he still outwitted him because it was outwitting him. He did dress up like, with fur and all that. And he did say, I am Esav, your firstborn. There's still an outwitting over here.
Did Isaac know about this? Because couldn't Yaakov say to Isaac, my brother sold it to me. He sold it to me. Why is it all behind the scene?
If you come to the morning class, you'd get the Hasidic answer, but we're not going to go there now. Okay. We got a truck. I'm sorry. Let's truck quickly.
If Yitzhak was old, that means he didn't know about the sale of the first.
That's what it says right here. They say Yaakov Pamayim. He didn't know. That's exactly the Rashi we just learned.
But now
He knows.
from where?
Because he told them. Rashi. We just learned the Rashi. Rashi said that.
told him?
I learned the Rashi. We just learned it. We just learned it. We just learned the Rashi saying that. Exactly what Rashi says, right? Okay, Atzalta, have you not reserved Lashon Afrasha set aside? Come on, Yatzil, like did you set aside something for me? Yan Yitzchak. And Yitzchak answered. 37. Yeah, we're good? And he said to Esav, Hingvir, behold, you will be a master. Samtiv lacha, and I made him over you. Sorry, he will be a master over you. The Eskol Echav, and all of his kin. Nesati Loi, I've given to him, Lavadim, as servants. The Dagam Vesiraj, and grain and wine. Samachtiv, I have supported him with. And for you, Ephai, where? Ma, what? Esa bini, what can I do for you, my son? Whoa, look at that. Wow. So continue. 37. Hein Gvir, behold, a master, a lord. Brachazu Shvi'isi. This is the seventh blessing that Yitzchak is giving to Yaakov. He's giving this to Yaakov now, right? In Esav's face, he's giving this to Yaakov, right? He's saying that he's going to be the Lord. He's going to be the master, right? Not you. Yet he makes it the first when he speaks to Esav. But he said to him, what are you going to get from a blessing? If you acquire possessions, they're his. Why? Because I made him a lord, a master over you. And whatever a slave acquires, the master acquires. Right? So, like, I'm going to give you a blessing. What's it going to be worth? He's going to have it all. And for you, where? What can I do? Aye, is where? Where can I find out what that I can do for you? Wow. Okay, let's see further. 38. Yeah, everybody's on board? Esav said to his father, Habracha achasi? Is the blessing just one? For you, father? You only have one blessing, that's it? L'archeni, bless me. Gamani, me too, Avi, my father. Esav Caleb Yev. And Esav lifted up his voice. Kayla is his voice, right? He raised up his voice. V'yevken, he cried. Rashi. You got grown men crying.
Yeah.
Bracha achas. You only have one. Yeah. Hey, this letter hey uses the function to be an astonishment, as a question. Kamoi b'machanayim, open cities, Hashmena, and fertile, Kama is novel, and the navel died. Okay. In other words, it's a language of astonishment, questioning. 39. Yan Yitzchak, and he responded, answered Yitzchak, Aviv his father, Yemer Elav, and he said to him, Hine, behold, Ishma Ne'aretz, from the fat of the land, Mesha Vecha will be your settlements, your dwellings, Mital Shamayim Ne'al, and from the dew of heavens from above. Rashi. And 39, Mishmani Aretz, from the fat of the land, Zu Italia, Shalyain. This is Italy of Greece. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know, like why Rashi says that. Like, how's that fit into simple meaning? I don't know. Okay, 40. So it's interesting. See, he's giving him. There's no name of God there, right? He got the name of God, which is the name of judgment. So therefore, the Jew gets it with judgment. That's what Rashi said earlier. Here, it doesn't have the name of God of judgment. It doesn't even have the name of God at all. Meaning, you're going to get,
Free blessing.
you're going to get, open-ended. Open-ended, right? Whether you deserve or don't deserve. That's what Rashi learned earlier, right? Getting a free lunch. By your sword you shall live, and your brother you will serve. So you will say, yet it shall be that when you will be aggrieved, you may remove his yoke from upon your neck. Wow.
That's a blessing itself.
Yeah.
What kind of blessing it is that you will be a slave to your brother?
It's actually a great blessing. That all the nations of the world will follow the Jews?
Yeah.
What bigger blessing could there be?
He's a Jew.
He's a Israel Mumer. He's not the progenitor of the Jewish people, right? He's not. So he's got a big blessing here, right? Now, of course, don't recognize it because no one wants to be subjugated by anybody else, right?
Yeah.
Kids, when they become teenagers, they don't want to listen to their parents, right? Because they want to have their own freedom. They want to do what they want to do, right? If they understand the goodness of the parents, right? But they don't, because that's the nature of the beast, right? I mean, I'm giving as a metaphor that, right? Not every case and everything, but generally speaking, that's the case of what it means, teenager, right? Okay, let's see Rashi. Upon your sword, there should be by your sword. Al, that the word al, his base is in the replacing the word base, which is a prefix to the word. It's okay, that was grammar. And it will be that when you will be aggrieved. Lashon tsar, this is a word of expression of pain, right? That you're pained by the yoke of your brother. Again, reflect pain in my speech. When Jewish people transgress the law of the Torah, you will have a claim to be aggrieved over the blessings that Jacob took. And you remove the yoke. Interesting. Okay, 41. Got a truck over here. Oh boy.
Tanya.
Yeah. He's 41.
I'll get breakfast.
Amazing.
I'll eat.
Amazing. Okay. 41. The East time Esav, held in, harbored. Es Yaakov. I'm sorry, he hated. Sorry, Yista means he hated. Sorry, he hated Esav. It's Yaakov. Yaakov ala bracha. Concerning the blessing, Asher Aviv, that his father blessed him. Esav b'libay, and Esav said in his heart, Yikra Yemei Avel Avi, the days of my father's mourning are coming. V'harga is Yaakov Achi, and I will kill my brother Yaakov. Rashi in 41 the days of mourning, my father will draw near. This should be understood. As it sounds simply, I'm not going to cause pain to my father, right, and give him pain and kill him in his lifetime. According to Midrash, there's many ways to understand what this means. Yuga le Rivka, and it was told to Rivka in 42. As Steve Esav, the words of Esav and her son Hagadol, the big son, the older son, and she said to him, Hine Esav achicha, behold Esav your brother, Misnachem l'cha la'argachom, that he has a second thoughts on killing you. Rashi, what does it mean it was told to her? Who told her? Baruch HaKodesh means the Holy Spirit, who God came and told her that which Esav is contemplating in his heart. He has second thoughts towards you. He has second thoughts about the sibling relationship that exists between you. Is to consider a different thought, meaning to make our relationship, to cut off our relationship. To become estranged from you, and eventually to kill you. The Midrash interprets these words. In his eyes, you're already dead. He's drunk. He has drunk over you a cup of consolation. But the simple meaning is lashon tanchumim. It's a lashon consolation. Misnachem hu ala brachas. He's consoling himself over the loss of his blessing. By killing you. In other words, I'll feel good about myself afterwards once I kill you. Right now, I don't feel good about myself. Right? The exemplary way of when someone doesn't feel good about themselves, they don't realize they're the problem. They, of course, see someone else as a problem and they want to kill them. Right? We do that all the time, by the way, folks. Right?
Narcissistic people.
Right? We all do it. We all have a streak of narcissism. Right? That we, right?
No.
Yeah, we're going to stop here, folks. Okay. You'll do the rest on your own. I'm going to go into Tanya now.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Caesar.
Thank you,
Thank
Barcelona.
you, Shmuel.
Hail Caesar.
Yeah.
Say thank you to him because he's the sponsor too. The sponsor for this.
May the sponsor be blessed as well.
Thank you.
And the blessings that we made over the food should elevate the soul of your loved ones.